Good afternoon. Thank you for coming. Today what I would like to do is to talk to you a little bit about the importance of sharing family meal times. Do you know that studies have shown that the families that eat together are less likely to have kids who smoke, drink, do drugs, develop eating disorders, or even suffer depression? But also that research has shown there's positive effects to families that do spend time together sharing meals, especially with teenagers or adolescents. There's a lower risk of obesity, substance abuse, or eating disorders. There's also an increased chance of graduating high school, more likely to do well in school, and also an increase in their vocabulary and reading abilities. Now, why has the state of the American family come to this? There's been a demise in family mealtime over the last 30 years. By 1980, the frequency of families spending time together over a shared meal has drastically fallen by one-third. How has this happened? Because both parents are working, children are involved in extracurricular activities, and the widespread use of computers and other electronic gadgets. Also, the use of microwave ovens has caused meals to be more convenient and quicker. There's also what they consider the food court mentality, where families come home in the evenings and each family member can choose whatever they want. Whether it's dad chooses the burger, mom chooses the pasta, and the children want the macaroni and cheese. William Daugherty, the author of The Intentional Family, Simple Rituals to Strengthen Family Ties, says, "The willingness of parents to let dinner be an individual improvisation, where there is no routine, no rules, leave the television on, everyone eats what they want, teenagers take a plate to their room to continue instant messaging their friends, has all contributed to the demise of the family meal." A study last year by the National Center on Addiction and Substance Abuse at Columbia University showed that researchers found that family dinner gets better with practice. The less often a family eats together, the worse the experience is likely to be, and the less healthy the food and the more meager the talk. 43% of those who eat together 3 times or less a week have the TV on and admit that there isn't much conversation. Children from these households also feel that there's tension in the homes and a general feeling that their parents aren't proud of them. There's also another benefit to families that share meal times together, and that's the nutritional benefits. According to Nancy Gibb, writer for Time magazine, the statistics are clear. Kids who dine with their folks are healthier, happier, and better students, which is why a dying practice is coming back. Family meals have shown to increase and achieve the recommended intake of fruits and vegetables. They also show that they have eating fewer fried foods and less soda. It's positively linked to the intake of more protein, calcium, and other vitamins. One of the key components to sharing family meal times together is the act of communication. The act of communication involved allows each of the children to talk with their parents and their siblings. Children learn to listen, take turns, and express their own opinions. It expands their vocabulary, it improves reading skills, and each family member can discuss their day. Some of the topics of the conversations that should be covered include asking the children about their days at school, or current events that are talked about within the family's own values. Family time at meals build identity, culture, and their own values. Legends are passed down, jokes are shared, family roots and trees are discussed. Other ideas during meal times are to pick and choose subjects, where the children can help pick subjects that each night they're randomly chosen that they can discuss over a meal. Make sure that you let all family members talk. Be an active listener and encourage each one to participate. Above all, avoid negative reports. Should not take the time during a meal to discuss what's gone wrong at school or behavior issues in the home. Remember, there are positive outcomes of sharing meal times together. 40% of children are more likely to get A's and B's. They have a positive outlook on their future and a positive identity. The high-risk behaviors are less frequent. They know the boundaries and the parental expectations in their home. There's an increase in self-esteem and their motivation. So how do we accomplish this? Number 1, be sure to spend those meals together at least 4 or 5 times a week. Turn off the TV and other electronic devices. Make sure that even on hectic nights when you're bringing home the Domino's pizza or the pre-cooked chicken, that you still spend face-to-face conversation, even if it's only for 15 or 20 minutes. It's all quality time. Enjoy positive conversations. There has been recently, across this nation, campaigns to bring back family dining. Public service announcements through TV Land and Nick at Night encourages families to share those times together with their children. Groups like Ready, Set, Relax, based in Ridgewood, New Jersey, have dispensed hundreds of kits to towns from Kentucky to California, coaching communities on how to fight over scheduling and carve out family downtime. So remember, there are negative effects to families that do not spend shared meal times together, but there are positive effects for those who do. We want to keep our children healthy, happy, and on the right track for a successful future. Thank you for sharing this today with me, and if there's any further questions or comments, I'll be available afterwards. Thank you.